I think I was in a very just sad place. I felt depressed. I felt sad. I think I was in a place in my life where I was making just realizations of where I was, who I was, questioning, am I enough? What am I doing here? Just feeling really sad. The day that I met Sherry, I remember feeling like, is this God sent? Like I felt something nudging my heart. And I remember thinking, like, is this from you, God? Is this what I've been waiting for? Is this you answering my prayers? I was desperate. I think of the word desperate, for change, for something different. I knew something had to change. I knew I couldn't continue the way I was going about things. And so I think I just went for it. I just, like I said, just took a step of faith, and I said, okay, I'll do the work, and we'll see what happens. Immediately, right away, I felt so safe with her. I felt like she could relate to me or understand me. And that gave me a sense of safety. One of my things is, feeling judged or just not feeling safe. That those things are so important to me. And I didn't feel any of that from her. I felt very safe, not judged of, where I was or what I was feeling. And so I feel like that opened up the door for me to even consider doing anything. I feel like the biggest thing I have gotten from the coaching has been just being okay and accepting who I am and who God made me to be. Like, I am enough. And I am perfect just the way God made me. I just want to cry just thinking about that. Because I feel like I am in a place where even with my shortcomings and my flaws, like, it's okay. It's okay, and God loves me regardless. For so long, I feel like I've been wanting changes in our dynamic, in our relationship, and sometimes even probably focused on him more than myself. And through this, I'm like, I realized, I'm like, I was the one who needed to make these changes. I was the one who needed to heal some parts of my heart, and automatically there's been changes in our dynamic. Like I see it, I've seen something that I haven't seen in years, and it's clear to me that it's because of who I am becoming, and just all the healing that has come from the coaching. I feel like it was a step of faith. Because although I was embarrassed, I was afraid to ask. I said, "Okay, God." It was very clear to me that this was God sent. Like, God wanted me to do this. That was very clear to me. And so I feel like it was a step of faith for me. Be like, "Okay, God, you're gonna take care of the whatever comes, from this." I'm not as afraid to just even make a mistake. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay to make mistakes. Yeah. There's no less value in me if I make a mistake. And that is huge for me. That is huge for me, to have that freedom to make mistakes and to just be who I am. Was huge. I remember at the beginning still trying to find where my husband could change, like trying to find, no, but it's him. I was feeling hurt, and I was probably blinded by it, that I was focusing still, even when I started my coaching, I was focusing on him. And I remember one day specifically, and that just switched everything for me. Sherry saying, let's focus on you. And that, I was like, oh, yeah. But that was huge because it helped me so much to really just focus on me. Things weren't where I wanted them to be with my husband yet, like, but it didn't matter. Like, I was okay with that. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm going to focus on me. So that was huge. Never during my coaching, or at the beginning of my coaching, felt like Sherry wanted me to leave my husband, or insinuate, that would be the best thing, or nothing like that. And that actually made me feel safe, because I love my husband and I'm fighting for our marriage and our relationship. So that even made me feel safe, to share things about, my marriage and where I was. And I just felt understood. If you're looking for change, if you feel you are stuck, if you feel depressed, sad, you're looking for something, I would just say, go for it. Go for it. First of all, pray about it. Pray, and go for it. You won't regret it. What I received from the personal coaching has been absolutely worth it, and worth the money that we spent. I would do it again and again and again. It has changed my life. It has changed who I am, and I feel like it has opened just the path for just a healthier me. One thing that I love about you is just the way that you do this, not because it's your job, but because you really have a heart for women just finding themselves and healing. And I always felt that through our coaching, like, this is your calling. I really do feel like God gave you this, and that you're doing it not because it's your job, not because you're getting paid for it, but really because you want to, because you desire for women to heal, and to just be the best version of themselves. Because you have taught me we are worthy. God says we are beautiful.